Hello everyone. Welcome to Driver Suit Blog Radio. Normally, David G. Firestone would host this, but he is on vacation this week, and, as such, plans have changed. For July, we will be doing Driver Suit Blog Radio Discounted Game Show, where we produce the show as cheaply as possible, and we pass the savings on to you. We will be looking at 6 different racing series seasons. These series include Formula 1, Kart, the Indy Racing League, the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series, the NASCAR Xfinity Series, and the NASCAR Cup Series. Each of these series will be examined in a specific season. This episode, the year 2003. We will look at who won the championship, the biggest race of the season, and who won the most races. Let's get started. As always, we start with the 2003 Formula 1 World Championship. Who won the 2003 Formula 1 World Championship? Juan Pablo Montoya, Michael Schumacher, Ralf Schumacher, Rubens Barrichello. The answer is Michael Schumacher. Who won the 2003 Grand Prix of Monaco? Juan Pablo Montoya, Kimi Räikkönen, Michael Schumacher, Ralf Schumacher. The answer is Juan Pablo Montoya. Who won the most races in the 2003 Formula 1 World Championship? Juan Pablo Montoya, Michael Schumacher, Ralf Schumacher, Rubens Barrichello. The answer is Michael Schumacher with 5 races won. Now we move to the 2003 Bridgestone presents the Champ Car World Series powered by Ford. Who was the 2003 Bridgestone presents the Champ Car World Series powered by Ford? Bruno Junqueira, Michel Jourdain, Jr., Paul Tracy, Sebastian Bourdais. The answer is Paul Tracy. Who won the most races in the 2003 Bridgestone presents the Champ Car World Series powered by Ford? Bruno Junqueira, Michel Jourdain, Jr., Paul Tracy, Sebastian Bourdais. The answer is Paul Tracy with 7 races won. Next up, the 2003 Indy Racing League Series. Who was the 2003 Indy Racing League Series champion? Gilles de Ferran, Helio Castroneves, Scott Dixon, Tony Kanaan. The answer is Scott Dixon. Who won the 2003 Indianapolis 500? Gilles de Ferran, Helio Castroneves, Tomasz Scheckter, Tony Kanaan. The answer is Gilles de Ferran. Who won the most races in the 2003 Indy Racing League Series? Gilles de Ferran, Helio Castroneves, Sam Hornish, Jr., Scott Dixon. The answer is Gilles de Ferran, Sam Hornish, Jr., and Scott Dixon with 3 races won each. Now we move to NASCAR, and we start with the 2003 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Who was the 2003 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series champion? Brendan Gohan, Dennis Setzer, Ted Musgrave, Travis Kvapil. The answer is Travis Kvapil. Who won the 2003 Florida Dodge Dealers 250? Bobby Hamilton, Rick Crawford, Robert Presley, Travis Kvapil. The answer is Rick Crawford. Who won the most races in the 2003 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series? Brendan Gohan, Carl Edwards, Dennis Setzer, Ted Musgrave. The answer is Brendan Gohan with 6 races won. Up on deck is the 2003 NASCAR Busch Grand National Series. Who was the 2003 NASCAR Busch Grand National Series champion? Bobby Hamilton, Jr., Brian Vickers, David Green, Ron Hornaday, Jr. The answer is Brian Vickers. Who won the 2003 Coulthard's 300? Dale Earnhardt, Jr., Kevin Harvick, Matt Kenseth, Mike Wallace. The answer is Dale Earnhardt, Jr. Who won the most races in the 2003 Busch Grand National Series? Bobby Hamilton, Jr., Brian Vickers, David Green, Kevin Harvick. The answer is Bobby Hamilton, Jr. with 5 races won. Finally, we get to the 2003 NASCAR Winston Cup Series. Who was the 2003 NASCAR Winston Cup Series champion? Dale Earnhardt, Jr., Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, Matt Kenseth. The answer is Matt Kenseth. Who won the 2003 Daytona 500? Jimmy Johnson, Kevin Harvick, Kurt Busch, Michael Waltrip. The answer is Michael Waltrip. Who won the most races in the 2003 NASCAR Winston Cup Series? Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, Kurt Busch, Ryan Newman. The answer is Ryan Newman with 8 races won. That does it for this week's Discount Trivia Game Show. Next week, we will pick up with the 2004 season. See you next week. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe.